Marijuana. So H.R. 3884, also known as the Marijuana Opportunity Reinvestment and Expungement Act of 2019, or better, the MORE Act of 2019. When and where did this bill come from? What does it do exactly? And is it likely to pass? The bill comes from Jared Nadler, a Democrat from New York. He has 87 co-sponsors for this bill, but only one of them, Matt Gaetz, is a Republican. Side note, there were 2 Republicans who voted in the Judiciary Committee, Gaetz and McClintock, though. The bill first started its journey on July 23, 2019, and after numerous committees, 8 of them to be exact, the bill is now ready to enter the House for a vote. Now that we have a little bit of an understanding of where the bill originated, let's look at what it would do if it passed. Besides removing weed from the list of controlled substances, it would eliminate criminal penalties around weed. It would also establish a process to expunge federal weed convictions and create a 5% tax on marijuana products that would supply a fund to help the communities most impacted by the war on drugs. It would also update statutory references to marijuana, or another spelling of marijuana, to say cannabis instead, among a few other smaller things. So this sounds pretty lit, right? Well, yes, but it probably won't come to fruition. There is almost an undisputable chance that it passes through the House, but there's just about no chance of it passing through the Senate. There's 3 smaller bills already making their ways through Congress, but nothing has come about them so far, especially when we take into account that 55% of Republicans support the legalization. It would be very hard to pass it through the Senate, along with the majority leader, Mitch McConnell, being very much so opposed to it. Assuming this bill fails, I really don't see it being more than 4 to 8 years max, only about 2 to 3 if Biden gets elected before weed is no longer scheduled. This because roughly 2/3 of the U.S. adults support marijuana legalization, only 8% say it shouldn't be legal, and 9 out of 10 Americans favor legalization for recreation. Along with, if Biden does get elected, he does support federal decriminalization, legalization for medical use, and reclassifying it as a Schedule 2 drug instead of a Schedule 1, which might not seem like a dub, but in all honesty, it really would be. It would be seen as having medicinal use and not having as high of a chance of abuse. Anyway, I can't wait till then. And don't forget, big brains roll big doinks.